Well, I'm back, guys. This is Luneth-Arceus here, and this is a narrated new battle that I have against Omega Pit. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. He leads Charizard and I lead Venomoth. I forgot that he runs a sub Charizard that he uses on his SD team. He used it against me in like the second round of a tournament once upon a time. I'd completely forgotten. So yeah, I just go for the Bug Buzz to try and break the sub. I imagined it would knock out the sub because of tinted lens, but 4 times resistance helps a lot. So I predicted the Flamethrower and switched out to Ninetales, and he withdrew here and went out to Tangrowth, which was a bit of a shock to me. So I go for the Fire Blast and it hits, which is pretty good because that got rid of that. He said he thought I would nasty plot up. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered, because that means I just would have had an extra time to think about Hypnosis in him. So he switches out to his Executor, and it outspeeds due to the sun and having chlorophyll and all that. So on MSN he was like, "You're probably gonna live because you have broken special defense." I thought he was bluffing me and was gonna explode just to get rid of the Ninetales, but I called his bluff and just went for the Fire Blast, and luckily it hit again. I don't even want to think about how much power Fire Blast has when it's been boosted by Flash Fire and when in play with the sun. It must be ridiculous. So he goes for his he goes out to his, what do you call this thing, Victory Bell, and just goes to the Sludge Bomb to finish me off. So I got to Glucose. Oh, by the way, this is just a makeshift team that I was trying because he knows the majority of my UU teams. So I thought I'd just give this one that I was going to use before I kind of stopped battling a try. So I go for the Stun Spore, just in case he decided to switch out to something faster than me, something that would outspeed me in Sun, but he didn't. And he goes for the U-turn. Sorry about that if you can hear that, that's my phone. Yeah, sorry. So he U-turns out as I switch to Sharpedo, and I was just like praying he didn't do that, or either that or he got parahaxed. But he didn't, and that cost me Sharpedo, which could have been pretty useful in the later stage of the game. So I got to Obi-Wan, my Medicham, which is now UU. Well, actually it's NU. Yeah, it's NU because of usage. Yeah, it was BL before any switches were being made to the tiers. But alas, I go for the Psycho Cut and he switches out to his Uxie. I go for the Psycho Cut again, hoping for some crit hacks, and I got it, but at the same time I was hoping for some power hacks, which I didn't get, so it was kind of like a trade-in. So I go for the Psycho Cut again. He'd figured I'm banded or something, and he went out to his Houndoom, which was a good move on his part, albeit slightly obvious. So I was predicting, I kind of at the back of my mind knew he was going to Flamethrower to get rid of my Vileplume, but you know, I don't know, I just went for it anyway. I lived, which was quite interesting really, because if he had Dark Pulsed, I just can't imagine how much it would have done. It went for Flamethrower again, and that led me to assume that's Scarfed, because it switched out here when it could have easily Dark Pulsed Claydol. And he goes out to Uxie. I Rapid Spin so I can get another switch into something. My Venomoth. And I go for the Ice Beam just to get rid of it. 2 useless crits there. He goes out to Charizard, and I'm seeing now that this makeshift team that I might with a few modifications turn into a proper team. I might. Yeah, it needs Stealth Rock. I always run Stealth Rock on teams. Either that or just have ridiculously broken powered sweepers, because Stealth Rock just really helps, and I'm not used to not playing without it. So either way, here's where it starts going downhill for me. I'm kind of out of tricks here, and the only way I can win is by him losing concentration and doing something pretty stupid. So here the plan is to just keep bug buzzing, because either way, at some stage I'm going to break his sub. And I had kind of blamed the tinted lens not working due to minimum damage, but you know, it's not really due to that, because it's probably just, it's marginal. It's probably just marginal how he's living with that sub. You need to do at least 100 hit points of damage, and I'm probably doing something like 98 or 99, something, you know, stupid like that. So he predicted me there. He knew what kind of set I'm running here. I don't know, I messed up a bit there. I just chanced it. I was just thinking at the back of my mind about the ends. If all had gone to plan, I still would have had a chance to win this. But it doesn't matter. So I got to Claydol, and I don't know, here I think I was still pretty hopeful that I would win this. It all kind of depended on Medicham being able to take a Flamethrower in the sun, and it also depended on Claydol living this next Flamethrower, which it didn't, because it did about, I don't know, 75% first time round, and the lefties pushed it to half, and of course the only way it wouldn't have KO'd me is if it pushed me up another 25%, if that makes any sense. So either way, he came